Hi there, great to see you for day 3 of our challenge. So today's video is focusing on arm and leg strength. So if you are really wanting to build some strength so that your gardening becomes easier, so that golfing becomes easier, so everything in general this spring and summer becomes a lot easier for you because you just have that strength, then this is a video you're going to love. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to warm up our body before we move to the weights. Now I've got one weight that I'm going to be using today. If you don't have a weight, you can also use a water bottle that's full, or you can use cans, or even something around the house. That works too. Alrighty, so let's get started. We're going to begin with a bit of a warm up. We're going to be doing some figure eights with those arms. So march it out, march on the spot, and take those arms right in front and then crisscross as you go front and to the sides. Alright, so I do encourage you, whatever activity you're focusing on this spring or summer, to really warm up your body before we get into it. Alright, awesome job. We'll do a few more here. Remember to breathe in and out as we go. Alright, very good. Alright, from here we're going to be tapping those toes in front. Reach your opposite arm right in front. I'll show you from the side. As you do this one, squeeze your shoulder blade back. So reach and squeeze. So I hope you're enjoying the challenge so far. I hope you're enjoying these 15-minute workouts that you can do outside like I am, or you can do them inside as well. Alright, very good. Now we'll do one more. We're going to be taking a step and tap that foot beside the other one. We're going to be reaching up. Here we go. Breathing in and out. Awesome. What I love about filming outside is you never know what's going to happen behind you. Alright. Here we go. Finley's passed out. So let's keep going for 3 and 2 and 1. Alright, so I encourage you to grab that weight. We're going to move right into our first workout. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to hold on to one weight or whatever else you have that's heavy, and we're going to be starting with our dumbbell deadlift. So I'll show you from the side. We're going to start with straight legs. You want to bend your knees just slightly. We're going to keep our back straight. What we want to do is we want to hinge at our hips, lean over, keep your arms straight, and we want to tighten up those legs and straighten them as we stand tall. So we're going to be bending the knees slightly and stand nice and tall. So this one is really targeting the back of the legs. And you may do this motion if you're leaning over for long periods of time, doing some gardening. Alright, good. So we want to think about squeezing our glutes as we rise up, using the back of the legs to bring ourselves up nice and tall. Good. And another good habit is to get into squeezing our shoulder blades back. Great posture. Alright, awesome. Let's do this a few more times. Let's go for 5 and 4 and 3, 2 and 1 more. Alright, awesome. So you should feel that in the back of the legs. Good for your back as well and your arms. Now the next one we're going to do is the bent over row. So I'm going to show you from the side. We're going to start with one arm. I want you to take one leg in front of the other, bend those knees. Now if you're at home and you've got a chair, you can hold on to a chair for balance. Or if you're like me, nothing to hold on to, you can place your hand on your knee or your hip. And what we'll do here is we're going to hinge forward slightly, have that arm nice and straight, and then we're going to be bending your elbow, lifting that weight. Alright, so this is really good for back strength. You may feel this in your arms as well. Straighten the arm and lift up. Alright, so this is going to be good and helpful if you're carrying soil around, if you're carrying your any vegetables, any herbs, any flowers. All right, awesome job. Good, so let's go for 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, good. Let's rise up, switch hands, and we'll circle this arm backwards. We'll do the other side next. All right, good. I'll face the other way. Other foot in front. All right, we're going to be leaning over. Make sure your legs are wide enough. You can place your hand on your knee. Arm straight, and then bend that elbow, lifting the weight. Just watch your wrist, that it's not bending. It's staying nice and straight in line with the arm. Breathing in and out. And I find in order to protect your neck, you can just look down towards the floor. I'll walk you through it. Go for 5 more. Good. Last 3. Noticing this in your back. 2 and 1. All right, excellent. That's great. Change hands and we'll circle this arm backwards. It's good to stretch in between these strengthening exercises. Alrighty, so our next one, we'll stick to this side. We're gonna do our bicep curl, and this is really good if you are lifting heavy things, maybe heavy bags of soil, maybe you're carrying your golf clubs as well. So let's start by curling your weight up to your shoulder and then relax your arm beside you. Breathing in and out. Now today we're gonna be doing 10 repetitions of everything. But as you do these exercises, you can definitely do 15 reps, you could do 20 reps, or you could even do this video a second time through. Not a bad idea. For sake of time, we're going to do 10 on each side. All right, that being said, we've got 2 more. Feeling the front of the arm working, and 1. All right, let's do the other side. Here we go, so curling up. Relaxing your arm down. Try not to squeeze your elbow in towards your body. Good. So it's important to have upper body strength when you're doing these hobbies that you enjoy. And it makes recovery time a lot easier as well. Because I know many people, and you're probably one of those, that you don't want to be stopped by your body not feeling good. So having a stronger and more flexible torso and arms and legs can really make a difference for you. 1 more here. All right, awesome. Now we're going to change hands again. This time we're going to be doing some wrist circles. So you can do this 1 of 2 ways. You can have your arm down and just do some circles like this, holding on to that weight. Or if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can have your wrist up like this. If you do have carpal tunnel or any wrist issues, I suggest holding on to the weight, or even doing it without the weight too. Change directions. All right, good. And then we'll move to the other side. There you go. So circling the wrist. May feel funny. Or up. Good. And then change directions. It really does feel funny. But it's important to have strong wrists. Really, really important. And those of you who are golfers, you know that you need that wrist strength, that hand strength in order to really have a good game. Alrighty, let's go for 2 and 1. All right, awesome job. So the next one we'll do, I'm going to show you first without the weight. The weight is an option. We're going to be doing some split squats. So what this looks like, in normal squats, your feet are together or close to each other. Split, we're going to take 1 foot in front of the other like this. All right, from the side it looks like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to be leaning forward slightly. So hinge at the hips. We're going to be leaning and lean forwards as we bend those knees. Now watch that you keep your heel pressing into the ground the whole time. Now this is going to be helpful for those of you who are lifting things. Once again, we're all doing lots of lifting these days, aren't we? All right, and the option here is to either keep your hands on your hips, hold on to a chair for balance, or reach the arms low as you're bending those knees. Now this is one that's really good for your knee strength. Good, and will help to build up those muscles around your knees. All right, awesome job. We'll do a few more here. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna change legs, other foot in front. This time I'm gonna face the front. And we're gonna do that same motion. Keep your heel pressed into the floor, lean and reach, or hands on your hips for balance, or hold on to something for stability. All right, you can choose to reach and squeeze the shoulder blades back each time. Awesome work. All right. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. All right, awesome. We're gonna walk it out. Great job. If you've got your water, let's have a quick sip. All right, so we're gonna be moving into another exercise for the legs. We've got 2 more for the legs, and then that's it for today. We're gonna be moving into some sumo squats. So we're gonna take the legs nice and wide. Your toes should be pointing out to the corners of the room. Legs are wider than your shoulders. Option 1 is to place your hands on your hips. We're gonna be bending those knees and then standing tall. Now, as you bend your knees, you wanna take your hips back, just like you're sitting on a chair. I'll show you from the side. So take the hips back. And this again is gonna help you with lifting. This is gonna help you with bending and leaning over. Awesome. Now I'm gonna give you guys another option because I know some of you are ready to work a little harder. So if you've got that weight handy, grab your weight and just hold it nice and tight, and you can continue with the sumo squats. All right, so we'll do a few more of these. Hands on your hips, or hold on to that weight for extra work. All right, just make sure both feet are nice and wide. If you're outside like me, make sure you're on a stable surface. All right, excellent. Let's go for 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, excellent job. That's great. So we're gonna set the weight down. Got 1 more. All right, our last one we're gonna do is for the hips. And if you're doing lots of walking on the golf course, then you may find that your legs can get a bit tired. You're definitely doing a lot of standing too, right? And same with gardening. You spend a lot of time maybe on your knees or leaning over. So this is really gonna help you to improve that strength from your legs, feel more stable. So option 1, we're gonna place your hands on your hips, relax your shoulders down. Option 1 is tapping 1 foot to the side. Now I suggest bending your knee, bending that knee. This will help to keep you stable and take off some pressure from that knee. This is option 1, tap. Option 2 is lifting the leg. And so you might want to lean a little bit to the side to keep that balance. And you can also choose to add the arms. Good. Awesome work. So feeling this down the side of your legs, working those hips. If it's too much to lift, then just keep tapping to the side. That's great. All right, let's do 3, 2, and 1. All right, walk it out. We'll do the other side. This is our last one. I hope you're feeling really good. Let's do the other side. Hands on your hips, tapping. Good. All right, bring the shoulders back, standing tall. And then if it feels good to be lifting that leg, do it on the side. You can add the arms. If it doesn't feel so hot right now, tap the toe to the side. All right. I would love to hear from you. I know we have so many golfers and so many gardeners who are participating in our 5-day challenge. So let me know if you are a golfer or if you are a gardener. I'd love to know. All right, let's do 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's walk it out. Amazing. So we're gonna finish up with a quick stretch. Let's bring those hands together, and we're gonna be pressing those arms away from you, around your back. And raise the arms overhead, press up and over. Good. Awesome job. Bring the arms down. And then we're going to take those legs nice and wide. Make sure both feet are facing the front of the room. And press into one knee, stretching the side of that leg. Good. And then shift to the other side. Awesome job. All right, I hope you're feeling really, really great, ready for your day. And I encourage you to join me tomorrow for day number 4, where we've got some really great stretches for you. Really excited for tomorrow. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.